So my sister had $3,000 saved up in her house for her kids' Christmas, and she said it's missing, and she's accusing me. And I'm here today pretty much to clear my name and to show her that I love her and I will never do her like that. All of this started the day after Thanksgiving. I was there watching both of our kids. She got off work early that morning and she came to me like, did you see my money? And I was like, no. Like, instead of her asking me, like, she just came like a raging bull. So that made me respond like, you know, a bull back. As we were, you know, going back and forth about her money missing, her baby's dad, Chaciti, he came and was like, we should search her. Like, you should search her belongings before she leaves.
When Chaz came in and realized the money was gone, she instantly walked out to the front and was like, did you steal my money? Cheniece was like, what money? I don't know, you had no money. And then, as always, she get aggressive when people start accusing her.
And my sister went through my stuff, and that's what made us have a slight altercation. And I proceeded to get my kids and leave.
They started raising their voices. I had to stop Chaciti because she went to rushing, then Cheniece started rushing, so I'm in the middle of both of them like this because it's not that serious. And I'm like, if you didn't take the money, Cheniece, just let us check your pockets. I'm not doing that, I'm not. And at that point, that's when she started grabbing her kids and was like, we finna go because I don't have time for this.
When Kobe told my sister to check my pockets,
hell yeah, I told her to empty her pockets. Who wouldn't? That's a lot of money.
I couldn't believe that she actually was going through my stuff. Like, she didn't get a chance to search my pockets, but she went through my purse.
After I asked her to empty her pockets, you could see on her face that she got all worried. It was like, no, you're not doing that. You're not going in my kid's pocket. And I'm like, man, that was a lot of money. Somebody finna empty their pockets. And that's when she grabbed the kids, was like, you know, come on, we finna go. I'm like, now y'all finna leave all of a sudden because you're getting accused of stealing some money.
And it really made me upset. So I did kind of push her and she pushed me back. And that's as far as it got, because we don't fight each other, you know. And then we did have our kids there. So I was just like, I was stunned that she even came at me like that, you know.
They do that all the time, I'm not gonna lie to you. So to me, it was kind of, I'm used to it, but yeah, they both got strong personalities. So once it started to clash, it get real bad sometimes.
Because we grew up since birth together, like best friends, right hand, left hand, peanut butter jelly. You know, that's my best friend. So I could not believe she was really just going through my stuff. Like, and my whole thing is she's not even accusing him, and he was there as well, you know? So I'm kind of confused as to why am I the only one getting fingers pointed at, you know? I
knew the money was in the house, of course. Like, you know, she tell me everything. I know about everything. It might be a chance where I have to go get the money. So yeah, I knew where the money was, but at the end of the day, that don't mean I stole it.
Chaciti has a gambling problem, and my thing is she knows this. So instead of her saying, let me search both of you guys, she just decided to search my stuff, and then he's just standing in the clear.
I most definitely don't have a gambling problem. And why would I steal from my own home? That don't make sense.
Maybe he's trying to set me up, and I do have a feeling in my heart that he could have took the money.
You gotta be real sick to steal from your own kids, so I don't know. She's just deflecting at this point.
One of Chaciti's relatives stopped by to get a plate, you know, that my sister had left from the day before, and I was not watching them, but I did see them go towards her room, and it was his relatives as well as like a few of our relatives. So, you know, I thought it was people we could trust, and I mean, I did see them going back and forth, but I was not really watching anyone to say if anybody stole it or not.
Obviously, I know I didn't take the money, so I'm gonna prove to Chaciti and let her know that I didn't take the money, and we're gonna get answers from Cheniece because my gut tells me she stole that money.
So it's been like over a month. And it feels like a lifetime because I haven't spoke to her, I haven't seen her, and I have not seen my nieces and nephews, and it's really tearing me up.
Chaciti's been very down, you know what I mean? Her sister Cheniece, they like best friends, they talk all the time, so to not have that person in our life and to know that she missing out, Chaciti is missing out on all this money for the kids, and now we gotta figure out how we're gonna get all that back so the kids won't be looking so sad for Christmas.
My sister needs to know that I miss her dearly. That's my right hand. Like, I miss my niece, I miss my nephews, and I just really want us to get back to where we were before this situation happened. Like, I want her to trust me and know that there's loyalty and blood over mud. I would never do nothing like that to her, ever.
You had $3,000 in your house.
Yes.
You keep that kind of money normally in your house?
Normally, no, I don't. But I started saving money in the beginning of September. I saved $250 a week. I bartend, I do security, and I do a lot of other jobs as well.
You do security?
Yes, sir.
What
Let me know if you need protection.
So you're saving $200, it was for a specific thing?
My kid's Christmas.
Oh, okay.
My son wants a PlayStation 5. I can't afford that anymore. I have 3 kids.
Yeah.
So I tried to set an even amount of money for each kid.
Right.
And it's just gone.
That is terrible. Just as a side note, what are you going to do if you don't get this money back for your kids for Christmas?
Honestly speaking, there's really nothing I can do. At this point, Christmas is right around the corner. I had to have that unsettling conversation with my kids to let them know that this year is not the year we're gonna have great stuff. The day after Thanksgiving, I had to go to work. I work overnight. I left my home at 11 p.m. Kobe took me to work that night. When I got home the next morning at 7 a.m., I went to add the money from my bartending job and my security job with the other money that was there. As I went to my room, I noticed that my room door was open. When I went to my room and opened my drawer, I noticed that it was in my underwear drawer, Steve, just to be personal. Who's gonna go through your underwear drawer, you know? I had the panties wrapped up, Old Reliable, so they're the big ones. They're not the cute kind.
Right.
And I had all of the money wrapped in there.
Well, they ain't gonna cover money anyways.
So when I went to the drawer, I noticed that a few of the underwear were kind of scattered. I didn't think much of it until I went through the drawer and saw the underwear that I had the money in was empty. There was not $1 in it at all. I called Kobe to my room because at this point, I'm just like, Kobe, my money is
And you
gone.
had $3,000 wrapped up.
Yes,
And
so
everything
this time
was gone.
I was adding 2 to 3,000.
Right.
It
But
was
everything's gone.
everything. Only thing that's left in there is my panties and my passport. So, you know,
And at this point, who is in the house
my
besides
sister
your kids?
and the kids.
Your sister and the kids. What
Yes.
about your boyfriend?
He wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
See, I went to work, he dropped me off at work. When I got home at 7 a.m., he picked me up from work and brought me home. I was under the acknowledgement that he was at work the whole night. I found out later that he got off at 3 a.m., and I guess he went back to the house to bring one of his relatives over to pick up some food. So I had no acknowledgement that he even got off.
So
and
he
went
was home.
He went home. I didn't know this
No
at
chance
first.
at all that he took it?
So initially, I didn't want to think that he took the money either, but over time,
Are these his kids too?
Yes.
Okay.
And he has been gambling a lot. Lately,
What does he gamble on?
he likes to play, what's the dice game people play?
Craps?
Craps. So
I mean, does he go to a casino to do
Yes.
that? Yeah.
Yes. And he is at the casino fairly a lot of the time.
Do you say, hey, maybe better slow down?
I do, but guys don't
Is he
listen.
losing or winning? I'm guessing he's losing, right?
Hard.
Yeah, hard. Craps goes fast,
It
man.
does. It really does.
Yeah.
And at first, I didn't want to blame him because he was there with me. He came and brought me home.
How long you been together with him?
About 17 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
And he's never stolen from you before.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But if you're really down on craps, $3,000 might look awful tempting.
So what happened to the loyalty? What the trust? What happened to our bond? You really think I took your money,
Why
Chastity?
would you not take the money,
And then
Shaniece?
you
You were
standing
the
here
only one
accusing
in the
me,
house.
but you
You were
ratting
the
to
only
find
one
out
in the
with this
house.
man, though.
Literally.
You
The
sleeping
kids
with the
said
enemy.
you were all back and forth
Okay,
through the house,
Chastity,
so
I'm
you
there
know
watching
you were
kids,
there.
7 kids, though. Man, this is just too much, because I ain't no thief.
It's too much.
I'm not
Oh,
a thief.
God.
I work a good job just like she got her 18 jobs.
So
I got one good job.
So you're not desperate.
I ain't desperate. And if it was $1 million, I wouldn't have took it from her. She know
Right.
how we get down.
Yeah.
I give before I take to her. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'll take from her. I would never do that to her. Never.
You work and you pay your bills, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and you're saving up to buy your kids
Yeah, we was
Christmas?
saving, gonna go together to go shopping. And then she's talking about I took the money. Like, it don't make
And
no
before
sense.
this
And it is
incident
crazy because
happened,
you know I was gonna
you
buy
and
your
your
daughter
sister are very
too.
close, right?
Very close. Very close. Do everything
Best
together.
friends?
Best friends. We dress
You ever
like.
stealing from her before?
I borrowed things, but I never stole nothing. Like
borrow
clothes and
what?
stuff, and
Clothes.
she took them back when she see me with it. You feel me? Like perfume.
So
I
you
told
took
her I
things
borrowed a
without
boyfriend back in the
asking.
day. Yeah, you know, that's it. Like I ain't never took no money. No money is that's one thing. You work hard for
Did you
yours.
know where the money was?
No, I just knew she had it saved up. She didn't tell me. Sis,
How
watch
did you
my
know?
room. Because she told me, like, back in October when we was Halloween or whatever, we took our kids trick-or-treating. She like, sis, we should go Christmas shopping. I'm like, just save the money because we didn't want them to find the gifts and stuff like that, so we just saved it, you feel me? And then all of a sudden it come up missing. But she could have put it in the bank. You could have took the work with you.
I think you have to be careful with cash, but in your own home, you should have an expectation that nobody steals
And then
from you.
until she got to the bottom of it, why she still hand and foot with him instead of kicking us both to the curb, she's still flying out here, y'all sleeping together, you all on Facebook with the man, but you don't even know if he got your money. But you kicked me to the curb.
At the end of
And
the
we
day,
know we
Do you
both
think
was
there
Jacoby
with
took
me.
the money?
I think he
He was
took
there
it, and
with
she's
me.
saying it's 1 out of 2 people. It was only
He
one
was there
person that
with
could have
me.
took it.
He came home with me.
He came home. He could have came and left and took that money too.
What
That's right.
casinos is he going to?
He goes to all
All
of
of
them,
them,
Steve.
all around
Everyone
Chicago,
you can
all
name
around the
in
world,
Indiana,
all around the
of
world,
them.
Steve, and lose every dime. And she think he's not gonna take the money and double it, try to
However,
triple it
that
back
ain't got
up.
nothing to do with it.
It does.
At the end of the
Okay.
day,
problem.
But
You
Shaniece-
know what I'm
the other
saying?
day,
Do you have another friend that accused you of taking money?
That's another story.
Oh.
But and my whole thing is, Steve, I am not no thief. Like,
Can you tell me that? Can you tell me that other story?
I tell you what happened, Steve.
Oh my God.
Tell me.
It's just real simple. She had some money, I was around, and she was off drugs, and she don't remember what she put in. So now
How much money was it?
It was like $300 or something.
Yeah.
But we worked at the same job.
Loving the threes.
We get paid the same day. So I didn't take the girl money, and now we not even talking, you feel me? So I'm kind of glad that we here so we can try to get to the bottom of it, because I lost a good friend behind some change that I don't really need, Steve.
Will you touch my hand? No, they're not sticky.
Do you have a gambling problem?
I don't have a gambling problem.
Okay, right, yeah, okay.
You do have a gambling problem.
Exactly.
You do.
Do you think you have a gambling
5 days
problem?
out of
Not
7
at all.
days, he at the casino, y'all.
But
I'm not losing rent money, so that's a gambling
You
problem.
losing your
It's
kids'
my
Christmas
special.
money.
you're
That's what
just
you losing.
losing.
Never.
But you're just losing money.
Dumbass. Y'all crazy.
I've
Yes.
been winning. I've been up this week.
You've been up this week.
This week, yeah.
How much?
3,000, 500.
500.
That's pretty
Okay.
good. What's your favorite number on the craps table?
Nah,
That's mine too. Did you take the money?
no.
Okay.
I never steal from my own child.
Well, that's the thing. You know, she's a good mom. She's working. She says, hey, listen, you're a good mom. You're saying, hey, September rolls around. I want to make
start
my
saving.
kids a
Start
nice
early, yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
She starts putting money every week to provide for your children to have a great Christmas. You stealing, like you said, would be stealing from your own kids.
Yeah, don't make sense.
Bums do that.
But
People
with-
with gambling problem, like they gonna think
But
they don't care where
sometimes
they steal
people
from.
do steal from their own children.
Exactly.
Never me.
Not you want to do that.
I would never.
Did you
have
know
done
that? Did you know she had $3,000?
Yeah, we talk about everything.
Yeah. And did you know where the money was?
Of course.
Yeah. So
Of
you didn't
course. I
take
ain't
it
even
and
know
put
what
it
was
on
it.
9?
Nah, never.
Okay.
Y'all gonna see
Who do you
for
think
real.
took the money?
She was the only one there long enough.
So it's got
But
to
it was
be.
people coming
It's
and
got
going,
to be
Steve. It
one
wasn't
of you
even just
two,
me.
right?
Yeah, that's the
Basically.
one
That's
right
how I
there. The one right
It ain't
there.
me.
It's very apparent.
So if it is one of these two, you're saying the relationship is over.
Done. What did it say? Finito.
Okay.
It's done.
Okay.
All right, Jacoby,
There we go.
you took a lie detector test. And we asked you, do you have any knowledge of what happened to Chastity missing $3,000? You answered no. Do you know for sure who took Chastity's missing $3,000? You answered no. Did you tell a family member where the $3,000 was as a plan to steal it?
It's lying.
You answered no.
Not at all.
Did you take Chastity's missing $3,000?
Never.
You answered no. Jacoby's results came back all the same, and they came back that Jacoby told the truth.
Told you.
Cheniece came here, took a lie detector test, and we asked her, do you know for sure who took Chastity's missing $3,000? You answered no. Did you witness anyone steal Chastity's missing $3,000? You answered no. Did you take Chastity's missing $3,000? You answered no. The results came back all the same to Cheniece's lie detector test, and it came back that she did not tell the truth.
This is not right, Steve. I
Come on,
promise
you
I didn't
know
take
I ain't
nothing
gonna
from her,
do you like that. Come on. Sometimes you gotta face the music. Here's the deal. This is your sister, and she said, if you would have came to her and said, I need help, can I have some money?
I didn't take her
She would
money.
have gave
I
it
keep
to you.
saying that. I did not take
Well,
her
you
money.
know what? Just because you keep saying it doesn't make it true. And relationship over money. This is your sister. She said you're best friends. You're going to damage that relationship over cash. Why don't you just give it back to her?
I don't care if she put it in a Christmas sack and delivered it down my chimney. I'm not
I don't
messing
have
with
your
her.
money,
That's
though. That's
messed
what I'm
up.
telling you. I never took
Our
I didn't take your
relationship
money,
is
though,
done.
for real.
Hey, Cheniece, go take your ass back to Chicago and get the hell off my. My wife says we're going to give you some money to cover the PlayStation for Christmas. This Christmas is going to be a total wash for you, okay?
Thank you.
And we hope that you have a wonderful Christmas. And I'm really sorry. You know, I hope that there's a point that she can apologize and admit to you that she
I'm
took
not
it.
gonna hear
I know, but you know, she made a terrible mistake, and I hope she can atone for it. Is what I'm saying.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks for coming on. Very nice. Click here to watch more Wilkos. Click here to subscribe and get a front row seat for all the action. Do you want to tell your story on the Steve Wilkos Show? Visit the link in the description to get my help.